Hi guys, and welcome back to Inside Investing, and today we're gonna be investing our bonus. So if you want to find out how we're gonna do that and how much money we're gonna be investing, then sit back, relax and enjoy. Let's go. Okay guys, so there we are. I've opened up our broker account, of course, at DEGIRO, which you know is the favorite broker that we like to use. As you can see, we're currently in the home screen, so this is the overall landing page once you've logged into your account. So from here on, now we can start investing that bonus that we talked about. So here in the Netherlands, we get a holiday allowance, which on an annual basis, on average, is usually around one salary. And we decided to invest in total 500 euros to our account. If you currently look at our account, it's around 408 euros. So investing 500 euros in addition to this is more than doubling the amount that's currently invested. Of course, we prefer to invest even more, but for now, considering the current amount of our total account, we'll stick to 500 euros for now. And of course, in the future, we'll invest more and more, right? So the overall value of our portfolio, of course, will grow, but for now, we're just gonna keep it to that 500 euros. And why we decided to invest that bonus that we received is that if we invest into the stock market, we'll eventually get a better profit out of that bonus, right? So you get an X amount of money and you can do all sorts of fun stuff with that. So we can buy some new shoes or go out to dinner, but we can also invest it in the stock market with, of course, the goal to eventually have more money than we start off with. So now we're going to be investing the 500 euros, but hopefully eventually we get more out of that 500 euros once the stock market goes up again. So that's why we decided to invest that money into the stock market. So how are we going to be investing that 500 euros? The first step, of course, is just to deposit it into our account. That's what we're going to do today. And then the next step is to buy eventual different stocks so that we can start making a real profit. Pro tip, if you get a bonus from your employer, then before spending that bonus, decide how much money you want to invest before going on a run and spending that money. So that's also what we did. Before we received the money, we already decided that we want to invest 500 euros of that bonus. That was set. We knew that that was our goal. That was what we wanted to do. So before we got the money, we didn't get into any temptation of spending more of that bonus. No, we knew that 500 euros was going to be invested. So the first thing we did once we received the money was to set it aside so that we can now invest it into our account. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to learn investing, subscribe to get more free investing and finance tips and tricks. We give you easy to follow, straightforward suggestions on how to start investing and improving your portfolio. Like the video if you learned something new today and comment down below the topics for the next video. So now the first thing that we need to do is really deposit the money into our broker account. So that's what we're currently going to do. So in order to deposit the money into our account, I go to the right top part of the screen in order for us to deposit the money to our account. So there's of course different ways to deposit the money into your account, but we're using Ideal. That's the fastest and a very easy way to deposit the money. So what I've done now, I've quickly selected our bank account. We blanked that out, of course, due to privacy, but we've selected that bank account and the amount that we want to deposit. There's a maximum of 50k, but sadly that's not achievable for us right now. So we're just gonna stick to 500 euros. So that's what I manually entered there. You can enter any amount that you want to. So you can even invest only 10 euros, 15 euros. That's all possible, right? So it's all up to you how much money you want to deposit into our account. In our case, 500 euros. So I've entered that. And then I've pressed this blue deposit button, which then allows us to really deposit this money into our account. And that then led us to the banking portal in order for us to confirm the payment. So now we're back real time in the DEGIRO, and now we can see that the deposit has been confirmed. So they mentioned that they've received the deposit and that the amount has been added to our account. So we can now close this screen and we can give it a little refresh. And right there, we can now indeed see that there's around 550 euros of available space in our broker account. And there you are. We can now also see that the total amount in our account has been increased to 900 euros. So currently in total, we've got around 900 euros invested in this specific broker account. And we can see that we've got 550 250 euros of available space. So that means that with this money, we can now buy additional stocks, additional ETFs, which of course we're gonna do in the next videos. So if you want to see that, then give this video a like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on those specific videos. So we already know a few ETFs that we might be interested into buying in the next couple of weeks. So we've added those to our favorites list. Within DEGIRO, you can very easily track ETFs and different stocks that you're interested in, that you want to keep as part of your favorites list. And those you can then very easily find and see how they're performing. So that's right there as part of the star. So that's the favorites button. So if you go to that list, we can then very easily see which ETFs and which stocks are currently in our favorites list. So in our case, there's 3 different ETFs included, all of VanEck, and it's 3 different. So the first one is for the Bitcoin. We've talked about that in the previous video. So this is an ETF that we want to buy probably in one of the next videos. Also, considering the current dip in the market value, we do think that this might be a very good point in time to invest in Bitcoin. And this is one of the most easy and safe ways into actually buying into the Bitcoin. There's no need for us to create a whole account at one of those crypto exchanges. No, we can do this using DEGIRO, so that's very easy. There's no additional steps that we need to take in order to start investing into Bitcoin. So that's very nice. The next one is one specific for real estate. Probably everyone has told you already that if you want to be wealthy, that you need to buy into real estate. You need to buy a few buildings, a few apartments or homes in a different country that you can then rent out or sell for more. Well, that's all nice, of course. And if you do have that money available, then that's a very good way of potentially making a lot of money. But for us, that's currently not achievable. And we do think that for an average investor, it's not really achievable for now, at least, if you want to start investing, to really buy a separate property. So that's why we would suggest buying an ETF that covers real estate, which, for example, is this VanEck Global Real Estate. So that's why we've added that to our favorites list. We're going to be discussing this in a whole different video, and then we're going to explain it to you why we suggest to also start investing in real estate. So this might be the one for us. And then the last one is regarding the semiconductors. As you might be aware, there's currently a real chip shortage across the world. Because of the huge increase in demand for chips, you can see that currently the factories that produce those chips can't keep up with the demand, which results in this price increasing in the last year. And as they expect this shortage to continue for the next couple of years, we think it might be a very good idea to start investing into semiconductors and those chips in order for us to also make a little bit of profit out of that chip shortage.
Nice.
So that's why we would suggest to also start investing in semiconductors. And this ETF from VanEck might be a very good ETF that covers this market as well. So these are at least 3 different ETFs that we're probably going to buy in the upcoming future from that 500 euros that's currently available in our account to invest. So guys, thanks for watching. We hope you learned something new today. If you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't done so already to keep updated on our portfolio and to see when we're going to be buying these different ETFs and investing into real estate, Bitcoin and the chip market. Comment down below any other topics that you would like us to cover in the next video, and we'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's go.